Can anyone hear me? Hi. I decided to restart the stream because I'm not happy with how the game was going. So I decided to restart my stream of Acceleration of SUGURI. But yeah. But before we get into the game proper, I feel like we should kind of familiarize ourselves with how Acceleration of SUGURI came to be. So let me just get the game ready for you. Okay. So this is Senko no Ron. This is a versus shoot 'em up and fighting game by G.rev. They were founded by ex-Taito members who were behind games like Ray, Ray Storm, and Psychic Force, and among other games. And when they became G.rev, they created a spiritual successor, which is the game that we're playing right now. And this is one of the most unique type of fighting games I've got to play. I wish I could show you guys the Xbox 360 version, since that's the version that I have, but since I don't have the ability to stream the 360, we are making do with the arcade version, which differs greatly concerning that I think the version that I'm playing it I think came after the 360 version, if I recall correctly. Hello, Kono. Yeah, sorry for the previous version of the stream. I was just not happy with the quality, so I decided to start over. And hi, dude. Are you gonna ask me if this is normal or not? But yeah, I thought I'd show you guys this game first, considering that this is where Acceleration of SUGURI got its inspiration from. So this was originally an arcade fighting game, but like I mentioned, it also got a port on the 360. And here, while this is playing, let me just do something for you, dude. Just a moment. Don't worry. They just there you go. Give you a promotion. So yeah, this is a shoot 'em up and a fighting game in that you control mechs called rounders in these games, and they control not unlike something you would play in a shoot 'em up with a ship or mechs in some cases. Each of your characters use a combination of 3 buttons, although there's 5 different buttons that this particular release have. And one of the cool things about this game is that you can perform all these different bullet hell type attacks. And one of the other cool things about this is that you can also become a large-scale shoot-'em-up boss like this. Like, this definitely feels like it was taking inspiration from the likes of Twinkle Star Sprites, another interesting merger of shoot 'em up and a puzzle game. I might want to show that game at some point, since that's very interesting and a very competitive game, despite how cutesy it looks. And this game does have a niche following as well. I'm just gonna show you guys an idea of what this game is like. This is gonna be harder to play considering that Flycast doesn't let me map the controls on how I would like to play on the 360 version. So if you're gonna see scuff, I do apologize for that. So yeah, the character that I'm playing, she's good at putting down pressure on her opponents. There is a sequel to this. I do have it on my PS4 and PC. And it's a little bit more faster than, actually a little bit more faster than this. Although I do kind of like the more slower, methodical piece of this one a little bit more. So, whenever a character enters final boss mode, the difference between that and the regular boss mode is that one, they get longer periods of being in their ball shell, and they also have access to a much more powerful final attack that they can do that can cause a huge amount of bullets to be thrown at the screen.
この短期間で随分上達したね。見つかったか。
対象のランダを発見しました。攻撃態勢に入ります。
おい、無理するなよ。新入り。降りかかるキノコは払う。悪い。
お父様、お母様。
So how are you guys holding up the park? And I hope you'll make a recovery soon too, dude. Yeah, sound effects in this game are really nice. Like the sound effects is really nice, and the music is really good stuff too. Then again, the music was also composed by a Zuntata alumnus. And Zuntata, they have a reputation of making a lot of great music for Senko.
準備完了。セル転送。カレル受け取れ。承知。
Interesting tidbit here, parallel here. Some of the animations and extras that you see here are different from on the big 60. Although I'd say the arcade version does have some of the better effects. Parallel, for example, whenever he activates his semi-super mode, his whole body glows at the big 60 version, whereas in the arcade version, as you can see here, is partially the tails of his counter that glows. We also have this unique kind of like spark to it. It's also a beat of final boss form, but yeah, kind of struggling with troubles. Plus, I think the event changed some of the game balance compared to the 60 release. That was just for the platform. This is Nerla. She's, well, this particular model of her, she's definitely playful. There's actually a bunch of her, if you like that. And yes, by a bunch of her, she is an android, streets. I probably should also mention that this is a game that is heavily based on a manga series called Ronde, which is where it got the inspiration for setting its story from.
つけた。
Okay, we'll give this a little more go before we switch to Acceleration of SUGURI.
何なの？レッツゴー。エレナさんからのプレゼントです。もうやめて。楽しくなってきたでしょ。どんどん行くよ。
There you go.
これが最後のカーテンコール。
Oh, you managed to destroy her final boss. And yeah, the final boss explosions are glorious.
気持ち悪い。
And hello, Alvi. But yeah, now, okay, we're gonna switch over to Acceleration of SUGURI proper. Just give me one moment. So how are you, Alvi? I think just double check something real quick. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so here's Acceleration of SUGURI, and we're gonna play through the story modes and then go through the extra story modes if there's enough time for it. Tonight is a holy night, a sacred holiday. It all began as the birthday of a great person. Now it's known as the night of an old man in red that makes his flight in through the night. No one knows the true story, but long ago, a beautiful miracle occurred on this night. At least that's what they say. Well, regardless of the miracles, holidays are supposed to bring happiness. So, we're having a party tonight, right? A party of everyone? I wish the night would come sooner. Oh my. This coming from someone who's afraid of the dark? Everyone's with me. Everyone's here with me, so I'll be fine. You're scared, aren't you? No, I'm not scared. Okay, alright. Stop slacking off and get to those decorations you take. Roger that. I'm back. The cooking division has returned with the ingredients as planned. Welcome back. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. If we have this many ingredients, no one will have to go hungry. Well, it's time we get to the cooking. I'll do my best. I'm counting on you. So, what should we eat? Looks like all the jobs have been filled. Cooking, putting up the decorations. Everything we could do is already taken care of. Suguri, everyone wants to express their gratitude to you. Huh? We put you through so much trouble and caused you so many problems. Well, you didn't need to worry about it. Well, we just pretend it didn't happen, you know? Sheesh. By the way, why did you go against his words back then? It was an act of creating a guardian god. So, it is really boring having nothing to do. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if a miracle will really happen. It's a night where miracles happen, isn't it? I know they say that, but I wonder. Only if something truly wonderful were to happen. What? Just now. All for me? Or a fleeting illusion? A faint hope. Illusions equals hope equal me. Everyone, the wait is finally over. Huh? Oh my. Why aren't you more surprised, girl? No way. You couldn't have survived that, right? Seems different, too. No, that's not what I meant. At all. What? Even after all that anticipation, this is the only reaction I get? Who are you? Me? Me? I am... I don't know. Huh? Allow me to explain. Ah, Kyoko. You can explain this? Yeah. This guy's the humanoid robot created by the professor. Yes. He may have been quite intelligent, but he lacked the strength of his own. Driven by his lust for power, he decided to create a copy of himself. The result was this. Ah, so that's fun. Well, regardless of the finished product, he couldn't stand the idea of coexisting with the clone, so he just sealed them away. So he sealed them away all the time. Huh? Honestly, he seems so suddenly hated the sight of his own face. They say there's a fine line between genius and stupidity. I guess it's true. So, you really oppose the threats, do you? Don't call me you. Call me nice. Well, I suppose it's dangerous enough, though. Yep, basically. Shifu created, basically a clone of himself, a robot clone like that. We were created without the ability to oppose Professor's orders. Furthermore, we recognize his orders and authority through two aspects, his face and his voice. So that means... Now I get it. So if I order you guys around, you have no choice but to obey. Yay! Professor, I discovered my true purpose. Tonight, I'm going to create a harem. Help us with your... Go. Oh. Hey, dude. Let's do something else for fun. We're having a party tonight, so if you want, you can join us. No. Rennie once said, there's no greater pleasure in life than playing with women. As if you ever get to. Besides, no old lady ever sees something like that. I can rest my head on those knees. I can use those knees as chairs. Betty. Secure. Enough already. Stop it before you make me angry. Who would be afraid of a runt like you? Sheesh. There's no end to this. Damn it, Shorty. Don't get in the way of an adult woman. Shorty? Miss Glasses. For now, shut that girl up. Roger that. What? It's Ronde, you know. Suguri. Sorry. No, I just need the others. For the moment, though, to beat the silver and gold shorties. Yeah, and with that conversation, we get an answer to how Shifu these girls and Shifu, how Shifu ordered the girls, how they're idea of how they are created. So. While I'm fighting these guys, I do kind of want to talk something about this particular version of the game I'm playing. So this is the HD version of the game, in that it was based on a port from the PS3. This version, it's sadly not a version that I could fully recommend, but it's sadly the only option that we have at the moment, since there's like no other easily available versions of the original release, sadly. Now, before I get to why I have a hard time recommending this particular version as much as I like this game, I do want to get the positive out the way first. So, for starters, it is in widescreen, as you can see, and also supports higher resolution graphics. So, you are seeing this at 1080p, although there is a problem with that I'll mention in a little bit. Another improvement that this version has is the same thing for the Steam version of SUGURI, the first one, in that this version gives you better input controller support, and you can remap the keyboard. That wasn't possible in the original releases. Do this rehydrate. Sorry about that. And there are also some other minor improvements, but that's basically it. And there's the convenience in that, unlike the original release, it's the base game content and the expansion pack. Yes, this actually did have an expansion pack back then. It's all together in one file and it's beautiful. Now for the issues, for starters, this has more bugs than the original release had. It's especially worse in the G.rev release that they used to give out back then for like Indie Royale bundles, and back then as a little platform called the Store as well. The other issue is that one, the graphics are not all that great. Not the original graphics, I mean, but the new HD graphics that I listed. And I might give you guys an idea of what that's like if I have time to show it off. On top of that, the game also has like really like non-existent multiplayer, and not only that, but even at the time this game was released, the multiplayer just did not work. Like a friend of mine, he and I, we tried to play online multiplayer together, it just did not work at all. Like we tried through Steam, we tried through IP connection, nothing worked. So basically, the multiplayer for this game is basically dead on arrival. Yeah, which is a shame. Other smaller issues involved in this port too is that the music doesn't loop back properly too, unlike the original release. I can't believe I'm actually having this much trouble with this through. There we go. So yeah, that's kind of like my takeaway. Like, it's unfortunate that this version is like the only available release of Acceleration of SUGURI X-Edition, since there's no other better version available at the moment. And this is kind of one of those things that makes me wish that Rootback Factory can reclaim the rights of this game from Rocket Android, since they basically did nothing at all with this release. Basically did little to no nothing when it comes to like bug fixing the solution. Granted, it's in at least a playable state. And it's even worse too is that Sarah Lean herself, she wanted to help fix this version, but she can't because she doesn't work with Rocket Android anymore after it up. And yeah, neither can I, concerning seeing Kono's artwork here. Like, I was surprised how rusty you saw. Yeah, I never thought for all this time it would smack maybe work out. again, she's not the only fussy girl here. We have Kay as well. But yeah, I can definitely understand how you feel, Kono. Like, that was like a big surprise, for lack of a better word. Okay, Hime and Kay. This could end one or two ways. Either A, I could destroy her easily, or B, she destroys me. And the reason why I bring that up is Kay, she's a unique fighter compared to the others in that while she can take more damage from building up more heat, she also gets a buff if she gets 200 or more like this. Now she's powered up, but because she's in heat, I can do more damage to her. Yeah, I thought so too. Or at least maybe a B. Okay, that didn't look too bad. Okay, Monaco could give me some trouble, just like in the original Suguri. Yeah, like, Hime and Kay matchup, like, it could, like I mentioned, like if this is against an actual player, I'll more likely probably be destroyed because the actual player will probably take better advantage of her kit than the AI can, but yeah, I was willing to, like, take the risk of putting her in her blazing state, just so that I can dish out as much pink to her as possible. So far, so good. Everyone's been defeated. Let's stop this already. Damn it, what the hell? Just a bit more and I could have had it. I could have had my hair, huh? I could have spent a wonderful night on Miss Glass's soft knees. And yet, those knees have been taken away from me. What the hell are you even talking about? This is a man's dream, and dreams are romantic. Men equals dreams equals romance equals me. But if a man doesn't have a girl's knees, he can't achieve those needs. Damn it, in that case, I don't care if those knees belong to a shorty like you. I'll defeat you and take their knees for myself. I won't let you take them, no matter what. Alright, time to teach No Name some manners and culture. So he might be a bit off kilter and a matter of culture, but No Name's kit can be pretty dangerous in attacks, in that he has a lot of explosive attacks that can stun on you and hit hard too. Those missiles that are coming after me are something I definitely want to not get hit by because those things do hurt. And yeah, they start off slow, but then they eventually speed up and track you down quickly. Uh-oh, 6 of them. And yeah, as you can see, he's reusing a whole lot of cheeky specs and stuff. Oh, too close. Okay, that was better. You boss? Cheater. You may be a shorty, but you fly around with your skirt fluttering like that, huh? Even though it's right there and right in front of me, I can't see anything. You idiot, I can't help but be curious. I want to sleep on your knees and peek under your skirt. No! Surely you can understand these feelings. My friend? What? My friend has come. Didn't I destroy this thing back then? My friend, if we work together, we can claim those things for ourselves. I really can't stand you. And here's the final boss, Ronde, and he's just as much of a cheater as he implies. So yeah, basically the fight plays out very similarly to the original SUGURI, but it also has some other cheap shots we can do to you as well. Like that. That was pretty good shit. There we go. I actually managed to do a 1cc this time. Tonight is a night of miracles. What happened was only a small part of that. After all that hard work, we finally managed to hold a wonderful party. Spirit, you may. Sorry about before. No kidding. You ever thought we could repay you for we could repay you at the party tonight? It's not your fault. That's right. Besides, you guys put together such a great party. Thanks so much, everyone. At this rate, we'll never be able to pay our debts. And now I have even more of a debt to repay. All because of that. It's okay. Please don't worry about it. Besides, at least it feels a good way to pass time. By the way, did that thing suddenly start moving again? True. It has been a long time since that shit fell. Yeah, it was really weird. This is basically No Name's Life now. And yes, he does look like this in 100% Orange Juice as well when you take him down. Perhaps it was actually tonight's miracle. And that concludes the Falling Deity story. But yeah, there's still more things we're gonna do with this game, so we're not finished with the stream just yet. But yeah, despite the issues with this version of the game that I'm playing, if you do want to pick this up, I'd say wait for a sale considering the quality of this port. It's still playable. I just wish it was handled by a better team. Rip that factory. And yeah, sorry about ending the initial versions of the stream as well. I was just not feeling of how things were happening in the game, and I didn't want that to be the one that gets uploaded here. Plus, I do feel like I want to take some pride into making these games look as good for people wanting to play these games as well. But yeah, another thing the other reason why I suggest getting it on sale is because, well, pretty much multiplayer is dead for this game, so not to mention pretty much everyone has moved on to Acceleration of SUGURI 2, which has been doing so much better than this game, sadly, and in terms of community support and activity. So yeah, and you may have noticed the scenery just changed just now. Before it was just daylight, but now there's snow, and there's a good reason for that, but we'll get to that eventually. Now, hold on, let me just do something real quick because I do want to save us some time on unlocking stuff, because there is unlockables as you play through the game, but I don't want to put you through unlocking everything, so just bear with me for a moment. Okay, let me just get the save file that I have, my old save file I mean. Oh yeah, and speaking of save files, if you have, for those who happen to have the original release of the Acceleration of SUGURI and the X-Edition and expansion pack, you can use those save files with the new HD version. So there's something for you in case if anyone doesn't want to swap over to the new version. Okay. Oops. Okay, hang on. For some reason, game's not picking up. Oh wait, no, the game crashed. Hold on. And yeah, that's what I was talking about too. This version of the game is buggy, and also prone to crashing as well, unfortunately. Okay, hang on. Something's going on. Oops, no, not that. There we go. Okay, sorry for the delay. The game was giving me some issues. Okay, next story. Ronde, the ultimate weapon of sweetness. It is said that its enchanting deliciousness once brought a country to utter ruin. Now, by mere girl's hands, that fearsome weapon has been revived. I think this is also kind of calling back to RNG's other game, TP Shooting, which sadly the first game never got released, but the second game did, and it's available on Steam as well. That makes a total of 1 wedding. Not enough to share, sadly. But perhaps could just make some more, right? Well, you see, about that, the ingredients. Kidding me. So you guys just want to let her have this one? I want us, all of us to eat it together. But if there's only one pudding, you can't really be helped. Then are you planning on what are you planning on doing? Sometimes you just have to fight for what you want, right? Well, wait a second. Huh? I just made this pudding by own hands, you know? So, what up? I made it. Today, right now, just for me. So what that could have so I could have that snack. Sorry, give me one. I would like to eat it together with everyone, but if it were possible, but in the end, there's just one, and this little cup just enough for me. But you know, it's so cute. This cute little pudding made just for me. I want to finish off this little pudding. I want to experience the taste of its taste with my own mouth. So, please, don't fight. Everyone, please understand. Saki, please let this little one's final moment go inside my mouth. I'm begging you. I guess it can't be helped. Yeah. Then you'll let me have it? So we're just gonna have to beat Saki, then you can have it, right? You got it. Why? In other words, pudding battle. Round 1, fight. Well, wait, please don't do this. I'm sorry, Saki. You're fighting to say you're sorry. We should be fighting in the first place. And so began the world war that would become known as Acceleration of SUGURI. So this mode we get to play as Saki herself. And she's definitely a much more unusual character to play as compared to the others. And that she uses her instruments. Those are kind of hard to hit things too. You know, random bullshit go. Nice hit with the big as well. One. Oh yeah, a little bit of interesting fact. Well, also for this game, but the sequel, Acceleration of SUGURI 2. In the initial release of that game, Saki was like super broken in the game. Like she could easily trap people into infinite loops with her tambourines. Thankfully, that was fixed in the later updates to the game itself, even for Combat Directory of the main game. Okay, at least I have one out. Oh. he managed to win. Just really. Okay, this could be pretty bad too, considering K can easily just get the jump on me, literally. Yeah, not also helping matters that I am really rusty with Saki, as you can see. That was too close. Okay, I might have an easier time against Coco considering that her weakness is explosives. So yeah, this version of Suguri utilizes pausing. It also doesn't help that Freya can be a cheater. Okay, got her. I'm sorry, everyone. But now the pudding is mine. Are you the one who wishes to obtain the pudding? No? The pudding led the countries to ruin, brought confusion upon the world, and caused so much sacrifice. Even so, you still desire it. Who's there? Answer me. Do you wish to revive the weapon of ultimate sweetness? I didn't come this far just to give up. It's true, I can see now that pudding has the power to destroy countries. It even got me into a fight with my friends just a bit ago. But that's not really my little pudding's fault. No, it's not. I made this little pudding, and it hasn't done anything wrong. Now, I just can't keep holding back. My stomach is at its best. My little pudding, just enough for me and this tiny little puff. If my stomach gets any more empty, it won't be enough to satisfy me. It's time to eat. If I turn back now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I fought I fought for real against my friends, a desperate struggle for this pudding, and now I finally have it. There's no way I'll eat it with any regrets. You truly desire the pudding? Yes, I do. This little pudding will bring my stomach satisfaction. Then, you have to hand it over my dead body. Who are you? I am the pudding deity. Huh? Long ago, even when countries were falling into ruin, the creators of pudding prayed to the heavens. They prayed to prevent the same mistake from being made once again. Their wishes reached the heavens, and so I was born. Oh. But that's not exactly true, you know. Huh? Those people really did pray to prevent their mistakes from being repeated. But deep down inside, they felt the pudding had made any mistakes. They wanted to fulfill its purpose, to bring people happiness, to bring back people's smiles. That's what their true wish. And so I seek to grant their wishes. And that's why I'm here today. That's pretty incredible. Sadly, there's already been a petty fight over this pudding. I definitely want to grant those wishes. I asked you a question before. You answered it. Your answer is that you truly wish to eat pudding. Yes, you're absolutely right. Very well. It's time for the final test. That thing you just said before? Yes, you eat it over my dead body. You must overcome me and lead the pudding to its happiness. That is her. I mean, that is the wish of the pudding's creators. I understand. I'll overcome you, Miss Deity. Very well. Let us begin. And this is PP. And yeah, she's the protagonist of her own game that I just mentioned, PP Shooting. And she's also the most broken character in this entire game. Like, she's so broken, she's banned from competitive play. I wish that was an exaggeration. She's also using a bunch of her attacks from her own game as well. Yes, this is the same TP who is also in 100% Orange Juice. And as I mentioned, she also has her own game. In fact, TP Shooting was like, I think, the very first game Orange Juice has made for the Suguri series. Let me see if I can pull up TP Shooting or 100% Orange Juice, if that might help with the Alright. Oh, did I win? Not yet. Something as small as that will never be enough to defeat me. Why? Your desire is still so strong enough. It isn't enough to grant those wishes. But this deity, you're already in the bad shape. It matters not what becomes of me. I was born only to grant those wishes. Even if I am at the brink, I will not allow myself to die until they are granted. You understand, don't you? But are you saying that you don't mind never eating pudding, no matter how much time may pass? But you even defeated your own friend just to get it, did you not? But this deity, if we keep fighting, I don't mind. I am due to disappear anyway, either way. Huh? You know, familiar. You know, you're really similar. Our characterization is the same. That's why I can't stay here for very long. But that's why. That's why you have to fight me with everything you've got. Put your mind to it. Give it your all. You said it before, didn't you? You didn't want to have any regrets. You don't want to have any regrets either. Sorry, I don't want to have any regrets either. I want to make those wishes a reality. Not just those pudding creators, but yours too. Even so, you hold back. My regrets are your regrets. Both of us will be left with deep regrets. Oh, I won't hold back. Okay. I won't let a single regret remain. Thank you, Misaki. Maya! And she kicked her ass with a spirit ball. My little pudding. I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long. And it was all a dream. So yeah, that was the other story mode, but there's a lot more story stuff and, well, a lot more raiding to do. bear with me as we read through all these, but these are good story additions that this game has. So we're gonna start with Suguri here, and these little stories also do kind of flesh out how the characters are after the events of Suguri and how things came to be. So, anyways, let's start with her. I'm just gonna give my controller a rest for a moment. Is that nostalgic feeling again? Huh. Could this be the feeling of awakening? I open my eyes wide, but these sleepy eyes of mine, excuse me, maybe it's because I soak up so much light at once that all I can see is white. I'll speak, just so to make sure everything is okay. Good morning. Then there was a immediate reply. Good morning, Suguri. How's your body feeling? Ooh, it's so bright. Well, how about that? How about the rest? I'm okay. Everything's normal. My father smiled upon hearing my response. Oh, that's right. It's my father. I can finally see his face. Daddy, it's been a long time. How many months has it been? Let's see. Maybe about half a year. Wow, I slept for half a year? Then when I last woke up, it was winter. Jeez, I slept too much. Oh, nothing. By the way, the operation was a success. That's right. The reason why I slept for so long because I had an operation. Yes, I still have a lot of things I must do, but you're awake and well. So at least for now, seems to be a success. A success? I guess that means I really became strong. Sorry, hold on. What I had received was a special operation that only my body could withstand. It was a different operation to make my already strong body even stronger and obtain lots of power. But, sorry. Then, for that operation, I repeatedly slept for long periods of time, awakening only for short periods of time along the way. But today, it seems like this time I finally came to an end. Well, do you feel like you become stronger? My body feels very light. My body, it hasn't changed. My body, has it changed? Yes, in various internal ways, but on the outside, you haven't changed much at all. Do you want to look at in the mirror? My father hands me a small hand mirror as he says this. Whoa, my eyes. The rest hasn't. Sorry. Whoa, my eyes. They were red. The rest of it hasn't changed at all, though. I was surprised that my eyes changed color, but other than that, it was the same face as before. What a relief. Yes, it's the same face as when we first started the operation, so I haven't really changed much at all since then. It's really been because it's the first operation I've received. That kind of operation, though. When did your first operation go again? 6 years ago. 6 years ago. So I'm getting rather old, I suppose. But don't be silly. My father pretends to sulk as I reassure him. His personality hasn't changed one bit since then. But Suguri, you really hung in there. Father stops pretending to sulk and pats my head. His large hand is warm. No, the one who really held on was you, Father. Everyone else, I hung in there for 6 years, but Father and the others haven't been hanging on for even longer. They had just one dream to heal this planet. I wonder if everyone can finally. Sorry, I wonder if this dream, everyone's dream, can come true with this. With the power everyone has given me, I'm sure that it'll come true. That's what I believe, but I still want to hear it the way my father say it's all right. For some reason, though, my father's face looked a bit sad. Suguri, I have two dreams. One is to heal this Earth, this wounded, dying planet. Yes, that's the dream I've heard about ever since I was little. Now it's the dream that everyone wants on this planet. The other is for you to live a happy life. Father smiles as he says this, but this wears a hint of pain in his expression. I firmly believe that this was the first one will come true. Suguri, with you as you are now, I'm sure it will come true. But the second dream, Father falls silent. I know what he wants to say. Even so, I'm the only one who gave you that body. I'm sorry. Father looks at me with very sad eyes. Father, you don't understand. My body is to heal my dream is to heal the earth too. That wouldn't be possible without becoming the person I am now. Making your dream come true is this the meaning of happiness. Father, if you truly believe that your dream will come true, then they will. I received that power to realize this dream. Thanks to Father and everyone else, there's no feeling as happy as this. I put my feelings directly into words. Father, there's nothing to worry about. I'm truly happy right now. So please, I want you to be happy with me too. I tell him exactly what I was hoping for. Father began to fall silent once more, but I soon realized his face and smiled. Suguri, thank you. I'm the one who should be thanking you. I returned his smile. By the way, Father, where should I begin? There was so much I had to do, to be honest. How could I ever figure out where to get started? Let's see. My father seemed to be deep in thought for a while, but then he smiled and spoke. First, let's celebrate. Huh? These 6 years you've slept through your birthdays, so we need to celebrate your 6 years of birthdays. We need to celebrate the fact that you woke up. You woke up today, and you're well too, of course. Celebrate. It's true that I was never awake for any of my birthdays in the last 6 years, but it does feel like a bit of a shame. 6 years plus 1, so your 15th through 20th birthday parties. It's a special celebration, so perhaps I should start with prepare with a feast. How could he be so carefree? His daughter is ever so ready to get ready to work. But he says that he wants to have a party before that. But to be honest, I guess it makes me kind of feel happy too. I'm 20 years old. I guess I'm old enough to drink, huh? Shall we prepare some drinks then? That sounds good, but more than that, I just want to cook something. Shall we make it together? Yes, let's make a lot and invite lots of people and have a grand time. With this great power, the first thing I do is cooking. To think how strange it is, but then I wonder if it's just how I am. Father, what is it? I'm really happy right now. Thank you for everything. I'm sure there is a long and difficult road ahead of me. The planet is very big, and I'm so small. Even so, I'll never forget this feeling. I'll never forget today's happiness, because I'll keep on holding it in my heart. I should be able to hang in there for hundreds or even thousands of years. So yeah, this really goes to show you how much Yukito, Suguri's father, is such a great guy. Now for Saki's story. The weather is nice and warm today. On days like this, I like to find a nice sunny spot somewhere and take a relaxing nap. A blanket of sunshine. It's thanks to this planet that I'm able to receive such a blessing. I am really happy to be able to live on this planet. Everyone's nice to me, and I have lots of time to make cookies. I'm so happy. Just like that, I went on a journey to Dreamland. Then napping, it's important to sleep in moderation. That means I wake up in a good time today too. If I make cookies now, it should be snack time just as they are done. Thanks to the nap, I'm at full power. My body feels great, and my mood's great too. The conditions are perfect, so I'll try to create new sweets today, with the goal of a nice and soft egg flavored sweet. I started cooking. Take some sugar that looks right, boil it just right, dissolve it in hot water just right, and put it in a pot that looks just right. Then heat milk and cream at the temperature that feels right. Mix your eggs and yolk together. Steam it. Today I'm doing great. I can tell that the very thing I envisioned is steadily coming to fruition. Okay, time to let it cool off a bit. Wow, it's done. It's a birth of a new sweet. I'll call it Pulpul. It's cute and soft. It looks sweet. Everything's great. But due to limited ingredients, I was only able to make one serving, so I'll hide it away from everyone and enjoy Pulpul in secret. Today's is going to be my greatest creation. I'll have taste it stealthily and with care. Saki, what are you doing? No, it was Suguri, the cute girl with silver hair. It's nothing. It's not like I'm thinking of hiding from everyone and having a delicious snack. Nevertheless, Suguri's sharp eyes spotted the cute pupil in my hands. That's just then Suguri's hair stood up like an antenna and her eyes sparkled. Isn't that the legendary sweet pudding? Pudding? Yes, that sweet and ancient ultimate weapon of sweetness, known as pudding. It has been said that it's a confectioner from some century created long ago. Its deliciousness could be called ultimate. But back then, the technology to mass-produce pudding didn't exist, so a war broke out to obtain a small amount of pudding that existed. Then, because of that war, the country was destroyed. They say that the sweet they created was destroyed in their country. The confectioner was sealed and sealed the remaining pudding away forever, along with its recipe. I too think that there should be really such a sorry. I too think that there was something such as sweet as that, but for it to be ready to be reborn now after all this time, it was just a coincidence. But have I created something terrible? It looks great, yet somehow I don't feel as happy now. Oh. Suddenly, Suguri looked as though she was in pain. What's wrong, Suguri? No, the pudding's strange charm. Wow, to think even beating the invincible Suguri, this was a weapon of ultimate sweetness. It's not really It's not really the time to say stuff like that, though. Uh-oh. I think it's going to get out of control. I think it's come to this. We should throw it away, even though it's a waste. It just came out really delicious. It's really a shame, but it's just like this country that was extinguished. This city might be destroyed. Wait a second. Just then, 5 shadows appeared in the kitchen. Hand over that pudding. You're the flat-chested girl. Oh, there's no way you people would truly understand the taste of pudding, so I'll eat it for you. Nanako, the small and cute, but a little bit hateful. I want to eat it too. Looks really good. Kay, with her nice body and sort of dense mind. Hey, everyone, don't fight. Let me take care of that sweet for you. The cool and crafty Kyoko. True, we have to destroy the source of this conflict. Let's seal it deep within my stomach. Hey, Hime, that doesn't match your character's portrayal. Everyone's eyes were filled with a scary light. This too happened because I made that pudding. So it comes to this, huh? I'll take responsibility for this pudding personally, and I'll deal with it myself. I'll use my mouth to destroy it. And so began another war within Acceleration of SUGURI, a war over a single serving of pudding. Oh, a cool wind of evening strokes my cheek. It's evening already? Evening already? I overslept! What should I do? I got got too wrapped up in the pudding war, not even realizing it was just a dream. Then again, there's really no way to get that lost time back. It's no use. I'll just go back to sleep. I may have been completely defeated this time, but next time, I'll create even more glorious pudding. So yeah, that's kind of following with the uh, pudding deity story. Now for Iru, we've been walking on this. We've been living on this planet for a while now. There were a little bit of trouble at first, like the language barriers and cultural differences, so it wasn't really totally smooth a ride. Everyone worked hard to become friends, though, so things got better got better in no time at all. Nowadays, everyone got along, and I'm having fun living here. Hey, gang, what should we do today? Today's a holiday, and the sun's shining brightly outside. It's a really feel good day. Sorry, let me just get a drink. At times like this, I'd like to join in too, but it's been the day just like having fun. Iru, teach us another game today. That's what one of the boys was playing today, and it said to me, the one who knows the most different games out of anyone here, really. I'm not sure if I feel proud or a bit embarrassed, but there's not much difference between the two sometimes. Well, I'm happy everyone's here today, and so I'll try to teach them a great game. Either, either way, a great game. Excuse me. Everyone, you understand the rules. Yes, yes. It feels great when I hear them respond so cheerfully. Okay then, I'm the monster. Quick, hurry up and find the good places to hide. If I find you, I'll take away today's snacks. Today's game is called Hide and Seek Gamble. It's a great game, but it's better. It's a betting aspect that makes it even more fun, more than usual. It's just an ordinary hide and seek. Besides that, but there's a bit more tension. Today, everyone's betting their daily snacks. I am the monster, and so I find all kinds of kids after they hide, and I'll get their snacks. If I can find any of them, then I have to give them twice as many snacks. In a nutshell, this is a game truly is a case of heaven or hell for those kids. It's not like I really plan to take their snacks away even if I win, though. I figured that it was just about time to start looking when suddenly, hey everyone, I need cookies! Saki, a girl with orange hair, arrived on the field with his freshly baked cookies. Saki's cookies? The children quickly completely forgot about the game and rushed out of their carefully thought hiding spot, gathering around Saki. Wow, there's no need to rush. There's enough cookies for all of you. Saki looked a bit Saki looked a bit bewildered and surrounded by the kids, but she happily handed out cookies one after another. They looked so happy eating their cookies. As I watch, I can't help but sigh. There's no competing with those cookies. Maybe I'm just a bit shocked at how easily the cookies stole the kids away from me. As I lay down under a tree, I realized holding one of the Saki's cookies in my hands, so I shoved it in my mouth. It tastes good. I guess there's just no use worrying about it. I can't help it though. I'm jealous, and while I'm cheering, my mind starts to wander. Wait a sec. I like cookies a lot. Maybe I should just get to know everyone better if I learn how to make things like this. What if I could make something like this myself? That's great. I gotta make cookies too. I didn't know at first thing about cooking, but all I gotta do is ask Saki. Maybe I can learn how to make delicious cookies. Saki will never beat me like that again. Huh? It's kind of weird to look at it like this though. Still, I'm going to be friends with everyone, and I've got to hang in there. When the next holiday arrived, I asked Saki to teach me how to make cookies. You want to make cookies too, Iru? Okay, sure. Let's make some together. Saki smiled brightly as she said that she'd teach me how to make them. But somehow, making cookies was a lot harder than I imagined. The real trouble was making cookies that involved several things I'm terrible at doing, like trying to make detailed measurements or baking for a very specific amount of time. Saki performed these tasks quickly and easily, at her own pace. Sorry. She seemed to leave me behind, but I did my best and didn't give up. My goal was to simply to finish instead of worrying about the details. Ultimately, it was a mysterious gelatinous cookie. It's weird. We were making the same thing, but Saki ended up making cookies, and I just made a jelly-like substance. I'm not sure how that happened. I worked hard, though, but I wouldn't waste food. I went ahead and gave it a try. Ugh. Saki didn't want to waste it either, so she brought over the terrible spoon to her mouth. Ugh. Our faces froze. It was powdery, thick, and strangely warm. There was barely any sweetness at all. To be honest, it wasn't good enough to call it food. Saki, I'm sorry. It was like that at first. It's okay. We'll try again. Even with the tears in her eyes, Saki smiled and cheered me up. Wow, she's so nice. Even after I made her eat something so horrible. Okay, I'm going to do as Saki says next time. I'll do my best to make a delicious cookie for everyone. By the way, about the jelly, Nanako ended up eating it all for us, complaining all the while. So, on the next holiday, I stood in the kitchen, determined not to fail. Saki said that she was behind me all the way, so today I would finally be able to make delicious cookies. I mixed the ingredients together and was able to extract the amounts Saki told me, and at the exact speed Saki told me. Well, it was impossible, but I did my best on each test in hopes of making some good cookies. Even if I wasn't as good as Saki. Iru, what are you doing? A boy was looking at me outside of the kitchen window. I'm kind of busy right now. I tried to keep my eyes on the cookies as I reply. Hey, let's play a game. The boy calls out to me, sounding bored. I'm sorry, not today. Let's play again another time, okay? I feel sorry for him, but I couldn't just leave if I'm not going to make delicious cookies. Alright. The boy nodded slightly and went away from the window. Iru, is everything okay? Right now, I just want to get this right. I can still make that boy happy as long as I can give him some delicious cookies. A little while later, somehow I completed something that at least resembled the normal cookies. Well, used the mold so they at least kept their shape. I wonder how they taste. Saki and I turned to each other and put a cookie in our mouths at the same time. This is all right. This time it actually tasted like a cookie. Iru, you did it! Yes, I did it! Saki, thank you. And these were the real kind of cookies I couldn't imagine making last time. These were so normal and I doubt that I made them myself. After all, Saki was showing me how to do everything. Alright, this time this should make all those kids happy. It wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh, Kyoko! Suddenly, Kyoko was standing right behind us, taking a cookie as she spoke. While you were making these cookies, the children had nothing to do," said Kyoko, sharing and taking and talking at the same time. Of course, they had nothing to do. The person who was best at playing games and having a good time wasn't there. This time, it was Nanako who took a cookie from the plate. I wasn't there, so they got bored. I thought if I brought them cookies, everyone would. Sure, they taste better compared to sorry. Sure, they taste better compared to before, but it's best to let Saki take care of things like this. Everyone's good at different things. You're good at games, and Saki's good at making cookies. Both of you make things that make the children sorry. Both of these things make the children happy. So why can't we just do what we're good at? What I'm good at is games, and that makes the kids happy. Well, in that case, furthermore, when you try too hard, it just doesn't go well. The two of them said, one taking the cookie after another. Kyoko, Nanako, you're eating too many. After all that work you did to make those cookies for everyone. No, Saki, it's okay. I understand. It was strange for me to think that about winning or losing to cookies. Maybe I should have just made friends with everyone in my own way, in my own fun way. Realizing this, I could no longer keep myself still. I'm going to where everyone else is. I rushed into where everyone was at, and I said I was sorry for making them late. Let's play a game together today. Sorry, still me on my words. Let's play another great game today. If Saki brought cookies, then I'll eat them along with them and everyone. That way, when I reach the playground, the children gather around me, and just like they did when Saki brought the cookies. Hiro, will you play with this? Sure. I'm sorry I was so late. Let's play an amazing game today. Hearing that, everyone's tears began to sparkle. Okay, I'll be together with everyone else in my own way. That way we can be friends and have all fun together. Always. Yeah, Hiro's really nice. And yeah, kind of see, you kind of relate how, you feel bad for, someone's being, better at one thing compared to you, but you're kind of have your own special things that you're good at too. Okay, let's go with Nanako's. Lately, I haven't been feeling very well. The reason is simple. It's because my bits are gone. Originally, my body is modified to manipulate them, and so when they're gone, there's like part of my body is gone. Well, there's no reason I would need my bits in this current life, though. Even so, I can't get used to things as if a part of my body's missing. Maybe there's a reason I've got a bad temper lately. I know I've had a bad temper, but I can't suppress it. When I think of about the nasty the mind can be, I realize whenever I look in the mirror, an unexpectedly ill-tempered expression is reflected within it. I can't stand seeing how it shows up my face. This bad temper is building up in an infinite loop of anger. Sorry, just let me catch my breath. If this continues, then one day I might be the girl who, with the most ill-tempered face in the world. Trying to think about it is something as happened to someone else. I wonder if I can do anything about it. My bits aren't here, and I don't need them anymore. I'll just have to get used to the situation, right? That could take a while. It takes time. As I thought about this, I felt my temper building again. I'm the girl with the worst tempered face in the neighborhood. Again, as I thought about this, if it was somebody else. For now, I can't stand unless I distract myself. I'll go out for a walk. I really don't feel like going outside when the sun is shining so brightly. Luckily, it's a perfectly cloudy day today. The temperature is just right too. I wonder if this will change my mood. At first, everything else outside is unfamiliar. So I went as far as walks. It just made me tired. I've been really used to it right now, though. I've begun to feel that the blue color of the sky is beautiful, and that the unique smell of the grass isn't too bad either. I wasn't able to get used to this, so why can't we just get used to the fact that my bits are gone? I went out in hopes of changing my mood, but I ended up thinking more about my bits anyway. This isn't working. In further hopes of changing my mood, I found a nice spot to lay down at the base of the tree. This kind of thing is nice every now and then, but a bit of grass and a pillow of tree roots, and now a blanket of wind. Maybe my mood will clear up a little if I take a nap in a place like this. Thinking of this, I close my eyes. As my consciousness wandered, I felt something strange against my cheek. What is this? I turned my still sleepy head at the side and opened my eyes just a crack. There I saw a furry animal. Nah? Unsurprisingly, unsurprised by my scream, the animal continued to lick my face. Hey, cut that out, you animal! I jumped awake and hold up the animal. As I use my hold, I can't figure out what it is. This animal is really small. Arf! The animal barks. Is this really just a baby? You just lick me and lick me. Is my face really all that tasty? Arf! The animal answers my question perfectly. Oh, so my face really is that good. But you know, my face isn't cheap enough for an animal like you to taste. Arf, arf. The animal seems to be wanting to lick my face. Alright, no more licking my face. I'll give you something good instead, though. I got a cookie out of my pocket and put it in my hand. I'm pretty sure it's a cookie made with vegetables. It should be okay for an animal to eat. Here, eat this. The animal began to eat it vigorously the moment it caught sight of it. Oh, so I guess you're hungry, huh? Arf! In that case, I'll give you a little bit more. I break the cookies into small pieces and I fed it to the animal. The animal eats them at The animal eats them energetically without losing without losing momentum. You really have to this is kind of getting to me. You really do have a eating habit. Sorry, you really do have the habits of eating habits of an animal. You really would be so fun just to go leave them after giving the animal some food like this, though. Well, in that case, here, take this. I threw the cookie. I threw a piece of the cookie. The animal chases it frantically. This is great. Next, I threw a cookie piece in a different direction. The animal runs after it again. Maybe this is more fun than I thought. After a while, that was just one piece of cookie. Last time I threw it a bit further away. Even so, the animal went toward it in the correct location. Animal, that's the last one. You came back. Come back after you eat it. Arf. I was angry at first when I was looking at my face, but for some reason it was really fun playing like this. You seem kind of familiar to me. Arf! It runs in a direction that I threw the food, and then it came back when I committed it to my return. I see. It's like my bits. Hey, are you always here? Arf! Oh, then I'll come back again and start bringing foods. Today's walk changed my mood for much better than I thought. I really didn't feel my nasty bad temper that stayed my mind for so long. Is it thanks to this animal, or is it thanks to the cookie? Well, either one is fine. I returned home and stood in front of the mirror. Today is the second day I look at my face. It looked a bit different face than the one before my walk. I wonder if I look like the cutest girl in the neighborhood right now. I still don't think I'm going to be able to get used to this body. Even so, I must have a way to get rid of my bad temper. I feel like I keep going somehow. And yeah, so Nanako, despite kind of like having a hard time adjusting to, not having her bits around her, she was able to make a nice little doggy, and now it's kind of helping her out get used to her surroundings. Now for K's. Let me just get a drink real quick. And this is where it gets rather heartbreaking. I hate the dark. I fear the silence. The night really is scary. I hate it. Hey, you. it's noisy around you. You're constant shouting. Stay in the room unless I call you. Keep absolutely still and don't say a word. My very first order. Orders are something you absolutely have to listen to. The order was there to stay perfectly quiet in a pitch black room. I really, really hated it, but I absolutely had to listen to what that guy said, so I did my best. Sometimes my body would start shaking, but I wasn't allowed to keep moving. I kept myself with my own hands. Sorry. I wanted to talk to everyone. I wish I could go out and play. I figured if I thought about fun things, it wouldn't be so scary anymore. Somehow it just made me even more scared. I'm scared. I can't think about anything. It's an order, so I have to do my best. I continued to simply hug my body, trying to endure it. A lot of time has passed. The only time that he let me outside was when he ordered me to battle this one girl. He, I went outside and I was so happy to move around. That's why I thought I could win by trying my hardest, but that girl was very strong and I lost. After that, a lot of things happened. I don't want to live in the same place anymore, and I made lots of friends. The guy who ordered me is gone too. I don't have to get into that room anymore. There's both day and night in my new home on this planet. The day is so bright and warm. Everyone works and plays during the day. It's lively and fun, but at night is very dark and quiet. Nobody goes outside. People stop moving and talking while they're inside. It's just like it was like in that horrible room. The orders may be gone, but at night I'm filled with fear. I shiver, but I can't move. My body's soft, warm, and very nice, but my body keeps shivering. Even if I hug my pillows to keep myself from shivering, it doesn't stop until the morning arrives. As I watch the sky fill the daylight, my body finally stops shivering, and I can sleep, even just a little. Maybe it's just because I didn't get sleep much, but my body stays tired even after I wake up. I guess my face might give it away. Everybody always worrying about me and asking if I'm okay. It makes me a little happy. Still, during the daytime, everything's fine. It's bright. It's so much fun. When I'm moving around in the daytime, I forgot all about how tired my body is. That's how I'm able to hang in there day after day. But sooner or later, the day ends and the night begins. As soon as I go into my bed by myself, the time I hate was starting to come once again. It's scary. I hate it. I wanted to stop, but the shivers won't stop. I can't speak. I can't move. For some reason, I can't even cry if I want to. If this keeps going, I think I might break. Thinking about this only makes me even more scared, strengthening my shivers. Even if I try to think about fun things, I can't think about anything. I can't. All I can do is hold my onto my bed tightly. Just when I thought I couldn't stand the fear and my sadness any longer, the door to my room suddenly opened. It opened so slowly that I could hear, like, I couldn't even hear it make a sound. The other side of the door was a little girl. Oh well, just as I thought. It's like you can't sleep. Usually you're unbelievably noisy, but you're really quiet tonight. You're really sorry. You usually you're unbelievably noisy, but you're usually really quiet at night. Nana came into the room, making cute footsteps as she walked into the side of the bed and got closer at me. I lay still as I watched Nana, unable to speak. Well, go ahead and say something, Nana told me, so I put my strength into my voice and I did my best. It's okay. I'm speaking, I mean. It came out too quietly, but somehow I got it out. It gives me the creeps when you're quiet. I know it's night right now, but you can talk to me as long as you're not too noisy. Nana said it with a gentle expression. here? I asked this Nana, suddenly dove into my bed. Nana? I came here to sleep together. It's like, yeah, you. Sorry. I came here to sleep together. It's like you never got enough of sleep, so I'm here to stay by your side and watch you. That way you can sleep until morning. Nana smiles as she said this, popping her head up from under the covers. You were worried about me? Of course I was. I wouldn't have come here if I was in the middle of the night if I wasn't worried. Nana let out a slight sigh, then continued talking. I feel miserable when you're not well, so I'll come here every day, no matter what, until you're able to sleep properly. You'll come tomorrow too? My voice just got a little loud. Ever since I was so happy. I just want to be, I just want to be like you, sorry. It's just like, you to be kind of noisy, but you could, at least show some restraint at night. Nana seemed to be exasperated, but she looked at me with that kind face. Yes, sorry, but can I talk to you for a little while? Okay, maybe a little. I'm going to sleep as soon as I get tired. And just like that, after we talked after a while, I suddenly realized that I had stopped shivering. I realized that it was okay to talk. My hateful feelings disappeared. When I thought about Nana staying by my side, my fears disappeared too. Nana, I think I'll be able to sleep today. Yes, sleep a lot, and show everyone that you're okay. Yes, oh, and Nana, thank you. You're welcome. And Nanako will come tomorrow too. And when I think about that, that night really isn't scary anymore, and I don't hate it. It's lots of fun whispering to Nana at bed, just thinking about how much fun it'll be. My heart warms up. It's like it's wrapped up in blankets. I like this planet even more than ever now. So yeah, from that we learned that how much of an asshole Shifu is, and he was the one who basically traumatized Kay by locking her all by herself in the darkness in a room, all because he got so annoyed with her. But it's thanks to Nanako that she was able to recover from that, which I thought was very sweet. And finally, Kyoko's. Recently, I've been accustomed to the food on this planet. I started to anticipate the search for ingredients that I've never seen before. The smell is good. If I wonder if it's a fruit, the pink and spherical fruit wrapped in this soft velvet. It's the first time I've kind of seen something like this. Hey, lady, that's a peach. You don't have peaches in space? I don't remember anything like this. There were ingredients categorized as fruits, but this is the first time I've ever smelled anything like this. How does it taste? Peaches, they're some are better than others, but they're the ones that we have at home are especially sweet. I see. If they're sweet, maybe I should try one. The lemon I brought the other day was so sour I thought I was going to die. But judging by its smell, this peach seems sweet. In that case, can I have 7? Oh, you're just gonna buy 7 today? I'm thinking about eating them with my family and friends. The clerk puts out the peaches in a bag for me. Looks like I'm done with shopping for the day. Thanks, ma'am. Come again. Sure. Thanks for all the information. I gave the clerk a slight nod as I left the store. At the house where I live in, I have 4 housemates. They're all friends that I've known for a long time. We're not really related, but things are a bit complicated, so I decided to just tell everyone that they're my family. I'm home. Sorry. I'm home. Ah, Mama Kyoko, welcome. Iru, the girl with the green hair, came to greet me. Huh? Mama? Iru, did you just say Mama? Usually we call ourselves by our names, but so why did she call me Mama? Actually, today I was playing with a friend of mine. They asked me the same thing. They asked me, "Is Kyoko your mother?" Indeed, we do treat uh, each other as family in public. Why, Mama? Do I even look old enough to have a child at your age in the first place? Not sorry, Kyoko. The way you behave is like that of a mother. Nanako suddenly appeared behind Iro and joined in the conversation. The way I behave? Do I really do such motherly things? Well, you do things like buying groceries and doing the laundry, so maybe you act motherly. Indeed, I am the one who does the shopping and the laundry, but I wonder if it's a good thing to seem like the mom. I really don't expect it to look so old. Hmm. It's, it's not that big deal, is it? Kyoko, you seem to be the most reliable one to take care of things. Yes, maybe you don't like looking so old, but I think about your role in this house. You're definitely the mom. I was starting to get the picture after Ira's comment, but Nanako's words starting to make me a bit angry. Nanako, you should learn how to put things in a little bit more delicately. Statement like that, or just another part of what's so motherly about you. I guess that's true. If I hadn't exactly noticed it, I really wouldn't have behaved like a mom. Well, whatever. I guess peaches. I brought peaches today. I gave the bag of peaches to Iro, as I said. Wow, these smell great. Hmm. The other day they were so sour. I thought they weren't edible, but these look okay. There aren't any for you, Nanako. Huh? Hey, why not? Nanako stares at me, glaring at me like she might cry. I was just a little bit nasty to get her back from what she'd said. If I'm the mom, then Nanako is the bad mouth baby. It really is true. Nanako's eyes were full of tears. She really kept, sorry. She's usually kind of hateful, but the things like that just make her seem cute. Iro, how about you please ask Saki to cut the peaches? Okay. And Nanako, stop crying. I'm not crying. Nanako wipes her tears. Okay then, Nanako, go and get Kei. Suguri and Hime too. If you bring them over, I'll let you have some too. Okay, fine. She seemed like a little child, listening obediently at the moment. Food's at stake. I think there's something more smiling about that, but Nanako would hate it if I were to mention it, so I'll let it go. Okay, I'll make the tea now. I heard from the clerk that if we put in these lemons, it'll taste good. But if I'm the mom, then Kei would be the older sister. Next would be Saki. Nanako would be the third. Then the older brother would be Hiro would be the second sister. Then I guess that guy would be the dad. Like, wouldn't enjoy having a husband like him. Besides, if he was the dad, wouldn't I be one of the daughters? Sorry, I just don't want to be. I just don't want to be thought of as the mom in public either. So I'll tell you later that I'm the big sister. So yeah, you can see how their relationship kind of grew, and how Kyokyo is kind of considered the mom figure of the bunch. Now, excuse me for a moment. Let me just take care of some business. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so we're almost done. We just got a little bit more to show from Acceleration of SUGURI, and it's in the arcade mode. Though this one kind of requires me to be good enough to get a high rating on average. Wait, hang on, something's going on. Hold on. I hope I don't have to change the battery or the controller out. Let me just try this again. Sorry. Okay, seems to be working now. I'm guessing it's just something wrong with the game. Okay, so now I gotta see if I can get a high enough rating on average to show off one more thing that I want to show off in this game. How are you guys holding up so far? Sorry if I stumbled a lot on my words, since I'm not used to reading so much text all at once. Reading them out loud for me. Yeah, I thought the stories that this game had for each character were really nice. So far, so good. I did so. Yeah, this game, it's definitely interesting. Then again, it was heavily based on Senko and Ronde, which I showed off earlier for everyone here. Since I showed off a little bit of the gameplay from that game, just so people here has an idea of what's like. Anyways, how are you then, so? I hope you're having a good day today. Okay, so far so good. Nautico might be a problem though. So yeah, like this game is basically a mix of the SUGURI game that I played last stream and the Senko Ronde game that I mentioned before to you. If you want, I can show you what that is like after I show off this last bit of content of the game. Of this game. Longer than necessary, but I need as much help to really get as much points to get the A rings at least. Okay, I got an S for that one, good. I gotta try and keep with it before she yeah. But yeah, we just went through the story stuff, the extra story for the two characters in this game. And right now I'm trying to show off one particular thing that was saying. And it does require me to get at least an average of 98 victories for fire. Okay, a B. Hopefully, if I could take down Kyoko with an A, at least I might be able to meet the requirements. And yeah, this is all. There's also a follow-up to this one as well. And I'm looking forward to showing that one at some point. I did it, but I just still gotta keep the momentum going. So can't let Team A get beat on me. Oops. Yeah, even though I did have my defense up, that particular attack she does can still quick the burn and basically heat up. Okay, let's see if I did it. There we go. So yeah, in this game they were foreshadowing the development of Supra. And the reason why I wanted to get those A ranks or better is that we can show I can show you this particular fight. So yeah, like this kind of reveal is like this definitely for me when I first played this a long time ago, definitely raised a lot of questions until we got the answers. That needs to be before we wrap things up, there was something that I was supposed to show, but since I already unlocked it before, normally it's supposed to play a little sequence, but it didn't this time since I already unlocked her. So we'll just show that off real quick. And conveniently, it's in the extra stories. So yeah, that was our at the time the little taste of what Sora's game was going to be like at the time. And with that, I think I can safely say that this concludes Acceleration of SUGURI. Let me just get things ready for you. Let's just get some music on before we wrap things up. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking by me all the way through the end. Sorry for all the scuff reading that I was doing earlier. And, stumbling all my words. I was not used to reading so much dialogue from the extra stories from all the characters. And yeah, I also do apologize for having to recreate the stream as well, because I really didn't feel like it was that good. I didn't want to, let that be the stream, for this game to be hosted on my channel, But yeah, thank you everyone for sticking by with me through this, and I hope you guys appreciate the game too as much as I did. I don't know if I'll stream today, considering it's Christmas Eve and all, but if I do get the stream, there is a particular game that I do want to show off to help bring the holiday spirit for everyone. So if I do stream, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, thank you guys for letting me entertain you for tonight. And before we go, let me see if my friend Paul decided to still streaming. Just give me a moment. Yep, he's still alive, so let me just send you guys his way. There you go. Thank you guys for letting me show you guys some more Suguri. And anyways, have a good night, everyone, and take care.